Hi Capricorn, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at the month ahead, so March 2024. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate your support. Every single like and comment and subscribe really does help the channel grow. I am running that competition at the moment as well, so if you want to enter that, just leave a comment on one of my videos and you'll go in the draw for a free personal reading. But this week we are I've got the Oracle of the Shapeshifters, beautiful deck by Lucy Cavendish. I've got that Pixel Occult deck with the Red Hand Lenormand as well. And I do have two Oracle decks. So we've got the True Love Oracle as well as the Angel Answers Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Capricorn. Splitting the month up, start, middle, and end. What's going on for our Capricorns in March? Start, middle, and end of March for Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Whoa, it's like way too many. Start, middle, and end of March for Capricorn, please. Okay. Gorgeous energies here for you, Capricorn. Starting off with the Mermaid and the Turtle Woman for the start of March there. That does say an elder will teach you. So, you know, some opportunities to learn at the start of March. Just looking at the rest of your message here, for a lot of you, I do feel as though this is some sort of spiritual lessons coming through. That, you know, there is, I'm getting that it may be like a spiritual elder teaching you as well. So for a lot of you, this may not be a real physical person teaching you here, although for others of you, it definitely may be. There may be something to learn from an elder around you, somebody older than you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're hugely older than you. Sometimes it doesn't even have to do with age either. It can just talk about, you know, this person just knows a lot more about something than you do. So they're like an elder of that subject, comparatively. Okay, so, but there's some stuff for you to be learning at the start of March here is the main energy we're getting from that. Like I said, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is like some sort of spiritual guide lesson or something like that coming through. So, you know, whatever you personally believe in, there may be something going on with that spiritually for the start of March where you are learning a little bit more, you know, from external within sources. It's coming through a little bit rough, but I'm also hearing too, especially with this next card too, that for some of you this is learning from the past, and from like the elder that you're learning from is actually like an ancient ancestor or you know, historical figure, and you're actually learning something that's relevant to your life now, by studying something from the past. Okay, because the next card I have is Elizabeth and the Lion. Okay, so that brings to mind, you know, like, is it, it's a, you know, she's wearing the Tudor, is it like a Queen Elizabeth, one of the queens from England from a very long time ago? I'm getting this historical figure type energy. I don't personally know that much about, you know, the Elizabeths from historical stuff, but I feel like for somebody that's what the relevance is, that it's like that's the elder. It's actually a historical figure. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's like one of the Elizabeths, all right? Because isn't one of the Elizabeths one of the ones that, you know, like got beheaded or whatever? That's pretty creepy, but whatever. It does say it's time to become a great leader. So it is really giving me that vibe of like Queen Elizabeth. I know that the queen that has recently died was like Queen Elizabeth the something. You know, so I know that that's a common thing in English, like England, that the Queen Elizabeth trope or whatever. But so I know that there is definitely a Queen Elizabeth as a historical figure. I'm not seeing the relevance because I don't know enough about that actual history myself, to be honest, even though, here in Australia, we do learn a lot about England's history as part of our schooling and stuff, because of the fact that we are part of the Commonwealth and whatnot. Doesn't mean I actually listened in class, when that was a long time at high school and whatnot, was a long time ago, guys. So I'm sorry that I don't know the reference there, but I'm just getting like a historical figure. Maybe there may be something to do with a historical figure that you're learning something about your own current life situation from something that you're learning about history. So it's just coming through in that sense, and it's giving you that opportunity to become a great leader. I do feel as though that's more like a leader of your own life, leader of your own energy, leader of your own learning as well for some of you here. We do, and that's coming through strongly, that when I've said that leader of your own learning, that's coming through quite strongly as well. So, maybe for some of you, it's like learning more about elder versions of yourself, even maybe the things that you're learning from here as well. But we do have the Orca Magic card for the end of March, which does say the I can never say this word, the Akashic Libraries open. I've heard it pronounced, and I can never remember how to say it properly. Akashic, I don't know. I'm just going to go with that. The Akashic Libraries open. Okay, so if you know what that is, you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, this is actually talk. It's they're like the spiritual. It's like the spiritual thing where, the collective consciousness, that, all knowledge is stored in these libraries, and you can do meditations and whatnot to access these libraries and learn, about your past lives, about what you're supposed to be here on this plane for in this existence. And it's all about, I've seen somewhere it's like you can learn more about other people and your soulmates in this lifetime and all those sorts of things. I have heard it referenced in the sense of, some people do talk about it in the sense of, when we pass on, we have to, review our lives, and that's where they open up these books and you sort of sit there and review your life. So it's like the story of every single lifetime is kept in this library. Okay, so it's like a collective consciousness that everything that everyone has learnt through every single lifetime is all stored here in this Akashic library. So there's something very spiritual about your message this month, Capricorn, but we'll delve into that a little bit and see if I can get a bit more clarity with the lenormand, because that is coming through just a little bit beyond me. I feel like it's just beyond my personal knowledge. There's just some stuff that you guys may know a little bit more about some of that stuff than what I do. So leave a comment if you sort of want to explain it in a better way than I am able to, because it's just my personal knowledge is just not up to par with some of that stuff. Obviously maybe this is what, me being a Capricorn myself, maybe this is some stuff that I need to actually look into a little bit more, so that next time I get these sorts of messages, I can actually be coming from a bit more of a knowledgeable place when it comes to, historical figures and the Akashic libraries and whatnot. Okay, Capricorn, what's going on for Capricorn at the start of March? The Mermaid and the Turtle Woman for Capricorn. And what is that in regard to? Just clarify that message for Capricorn, please. Elizabeth and the Lion energy, the middle of March for Capricorn, please. Once again, Capricorn, I have been getting quite a lot of spiritual messages for you. Okay, and I need to leave that because that's leading on. Sorry, just talking to myself as well. Sorry, Capricorn. Okay, Orca Magic, the end of March energy for Capricorn. The end of March energy for Capricorn, please. So, yeah, let me know whereabouts in your spiritual journey you are, Capricorn, because I've been really getting a lot of spiritual messages for you. And this is another one. Yet again, like we've already sort of delved into a little bit of the deepness of that, just with that overview there. But for that mermaid and turtle woman, an elder will teach you. We do see the ship coming through. We have the crossroads and we have the coffin. Okay, and that was clarified by the astral. So there's the one of the top spiritual cards in this particular deck coming through. But with the ship there, you're starting some sort of new journey. It's like sailing the seas of your soul. I'm hearing this does normally talk about travel, but for you, this is astral traveling, metaphysical travel, spiritual travel within yourself. Really starting this journey, this adventure within yourself, to learn more. Once again, the learning is coming through very strongly for you here, Capricorn, that you are starting some sort of spiritual journey to learn more about yourself, about, about spiritual stuff in general, about, where you're going, about your awakening. I feel like a lot of you are already in the throes of an awakening. If anything like me, it's kind of like it'll hit and then it'll dissipate while you catch up, and then it'll hit, and it's a process. It doesn't, it's not like a lot of the time people talk about their awakenings as though it's like, oh bang, all of a sudden I'm this brand new version of myself. It's not always like that. For a lot of people, it's like a slow, steady process of awakening, and it can be quite uncomfortable and at times as well. But we do have the crossroads there as well, so that's really sort of starting this journey on your true path, like learning whereabouts is your true path. What is your true purpose here? What path do you want to walk in this life? Learning more about the choices that are open to you in this lifetime, with this journey that you're starting here. And we do see the coffin as well. So it is really asking you to embrace the death and rebirth of you yourself, that awakening spirit coming through once again. So embracing that, you're a brand new version of yourself, that you've closed the door on the person that you once were, and you're being reborn as this totally new version of yourself here. But we're also seeing it's kind of coming through in that sense too, of like closing the lid on things that no longer serve your path, things that that's not on your path, and you're really needing to close that out and close off that cycle. And if you want this new beginning, if you want to start this journey, you need to make the hard decisions sometimes here, is kind of what's coming here. So it's learning how to make those hard decisions of what needs to end in your life in order for you to really start walking those new beginnings, those new pathways that are opening up for you here, especially with the overview, the clarifier there being the astral. This is really talking about a lot of spiritual stuff. The astral card, it literally can be talking about astral traveling, especially with the ship there. So for some of you, you may be opening up to the idea of being able to astral travel and embracing that and learning a little bit more about that and delving into that a little bit more. For some of you, this is your dreams and your true desires, and opening up your spiritual self to your true dreams and desires, and achieving those, manifesting those. We do see the third eye represented in this card, so opening up your third eye chakra and really focusing on that as well. I'm getting strongly quite a lot of spiritual connection for you here, Capricorn. It really is feeling like you're really opening yourself up to the world beyond reality, and closing the door on things that no longer serve you in this higher version of yourself. You're making this choice to walk forward and be a more spiritual version of yourself, and close the door on things that aren't in line with that, and aren't matching that, aren't meeting that energy. You're really on this journey. This is the adventure of a lifetime for you here, Capricorn. With that, Elizabeth, and the lion energy for the middle of March, it's time to become a great leader. Firstly, we have the city and the hourglass. This is a very, very interesting energy here, because, the hourglass pretty much just talks about divine timing, things happening in the way that they are supposed to. But with the city, we get quite a lot of different energies come through, because like a city, it's made up of, you know, lots of different energies all braided together, which creates, you know, this vast city of all different cultures and you know, all different types of shops and streets and all this. So I'm getting this message of just like so many different layers all coming into play here, all falling into place in divine timing for you here. With the city, I do frequently get, you know, it's a very busy, fast-paced energy. A lot of the time, it's very, you know, there's a lot of busyness, like feeling like you're surrounded by so much energy, so many people. So it's like this interconnectedness with, you know, everyone around you, that there's so much going on around you that, you know, you're kind of wondering where how does this all fall into place around me with that hourglass there. It's kind of like I'm watching, it's giving me this weird image of like, have you ever seen the time lapse videos of like someone standing in a city, all right, and you see in the time lapse video with, so they're just like, there's one person just standing here still, right, and then you're seeing, you know, all the cars going past them, all the people walking past them at like max speed. And I'm kind of getting you being this person sort of standing still while all this is going on around you. And it's kind of like you're feeling connected to everything but nothing at the same time. This is something really, it's connected to the spiritual stuff yet again. And it's kind of saying that you have this energy to, you know, you are the great leader. You are the one that can stand there stock still in the middle of this city while all this stuff is going on around you. And you know, the headlights are just, you know, you can see all these lights and movement all around you, and you're just standing there, you know, taking it all in and so connected to it all, but yet still apart from it all. It's bringing me this, it's actually giving me this really weird sensation coming through. Like I'm getting travel sickness kind of feeling at the same time here, with all the movement going on. But it's kind of letting you know that, you know, regardless how much passes you by, you, as long as you're firm and you're the, you know, take ownership of you yourself, and you're standing stock still in the middle of this city, it doesn't matter how many people walk past you and walk past you and walk past you. When the time is right, time will stop, and the hourglass will drop, and you will look around and you will go, I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm in the exact time frame that I need to be in. It's very heavy, and I don't, there's something about your reading today, Capricorn, that it's just beyond the realm of understanding. Okay, it's like I'm trying to explain all this sensation as best as I can, but there's this level of this reading today that it's honestly, it's because of this. Okay, it's beyond the realm of reality. It's beyond the realm of being able to understand this. There's just something else. There's this other layer to what's going on around you in your life at the moment, that you like, and I feel like this is you too, Capricorn, that you don't understand this. You may not understand this, and you may not, you know, be able to perceive this other layer very well. Like you get these weird feelings and intuition and stuff, but it's like you just don't know why, or you don't know what it means. And it's like, that's why, like, I feel like you're so close to understanding this. It's like there's something going on in your life that you're like, there's something going on under the surface in the spiritual realm with the energy. And you're so close to understanding this, but you're just not quite grasping it just yet. And I can't grasp it myself right now. I can't. It's not wanting to. It's like, it's kind of showing me again divine timing. You'll know when the time is right. You'll know. You'll. It's kind of like, I'm just getting this energy that, you know, you're just going to feel like time has stopped. There's just going to be Because you're going to be feeling like that you're staying in a city with everything going on around you. That's your life right now, all right? And things are happening. Reality is happening all around you. And there's just going to be this one moment, Capricorn, sometime during March, probably going to be the middle of March. I'm hearing the 13th, 15th, somewhere around there for a lot of you. You're just going to just have this, like, it feels like it's going to be like a shock. And you're just going to be looking around you going, I feel like all of a sudden I'm in this bubble of time where time has just, paused all around me. And all of a sudden I'm actually able to see or feel or sense this extra layer of understanding. And then we're moving into, this book energy where we're seeing, the unknown becoming known, you entering into the unknown aspects here. And this is that extra layer as well, that it's unknown to you right now. But, this book is about to open, because we do see the libraries are about to open for you here, Capricorn. And it's going to just give you this level of understanding that you just do not have currently. This is huge, Capricorn. A lot of you are going to have a big month. It's going to feel like something has just clicked into place for you. And it's feeling really big. Okay. Clarifying that Orca Magic card, we have the ring. We then have the stork. And then the moth. So this is the end result that we're seeing. So for a lot of you, we're looking at, for a lot of you, it's going to be a bigger understanding about the cycles, the patterns that you've found yourself in the past. You're going to understand relationships on a deeper level. It's really going to start, stirring up new energy within you, generating, this a lot more ideas on how relationships need to be or have been for you. You're really going to, it's really going to start this brand new energy, this brand new idea of transformation for you, because that's the end result, the moth, the transformed version of yourself. We did see back here at the start of March that coffin energy where, you're closing the lid on things that don't serve your highest good here, and moving into that death and rebirth, the rebirth of you, yourself. Here you are reborn at the end of March, reborn, totally transformed into this brand new version of yourself. This is, letting you know that the transformation is complete. You're no longer a caterpillar. You're no longer stuck in this chrysalis. It's time to spread your wings and fly at the end of the month here. For some of you, this is the beginning of a new relationship. So there may be a new relationship with yourself. It may actually be an actual relationship here. It may be a new relationship for you spiritually. There's a few different relationships coming through there. For some of you, this is a new love relationship, though, for sure. And you're just this totally transformed version of yourself, Capricorn. So it's so close, you can taste it. It's so close. So whatever you're striving towards in your personal life at the moment, Capricorn, this deeper understanding of everything that's going on around you, it is so close. Like, I just keep getting that same message. You're so close. Like, even though I don't understand it, it's making me want to cry, because it's like that happy cry, like everything's going to fall in place, and you're really going to, like, it's really getting me right now. I'm sorry, Capricorn. This is like, the energy of this is huge. Okay, it's massive. This is your life is transforming into something that you don't even perceive. It's huge. Holy-ish. Okay. Sorry, Capricorn. We all know, like, we're Capricorns, right? We don't cry. Or we try not to cry. I'm stopping myself right now. I'm sorry, but because I know you guys get it, right? Because I'm a Capricorn. You guys are Capricorns. Like, we can't cry, especially not on a camera. But it's like a happy tears, okay? It's like overwhelming. It's just so overwhelming. It's The energy is a lot, and it's unexplainable. All right, and just holy-ish, guys, holy-ish. This month is going to do something to us. I just can't even explain it right now. Come back in a few weeks and let me know. And I'll keep you guys updated with my personal self as well, and see if there is, see how this plays out for us all, because this is huge. It's like unlocking your life, unlocking yourself. Okay, romantic love for Capricorn. Romantic love for Capricorn in March, please. Okay, yeah, okay. And I'll just grab your angel answers as well. Romantic love for Capricorn. Romantic love for Capricorn. I'm seeing a bit of a progression energy with romantic love here. We do have the distorted male coming out first, the distorted masculine. But I'm feeling as though this is kind of along the lines of this is one of the things that you're ending out. You're choosing to walk away from distorted masculine energy, regardless of gender. You're choosing within yourself to control that and accept the divine masculine energy alone, rather than accepting distorted masculine energy anymore. So the difference between distorted and divine masculine energy, the distorted masculine is where we get chaos, we get war, we get violence, we get you can even see in that card, it's all about, there's an army tank there. There's, someone holding up a watch over here, having to control everything around you, domineering and violence and, this chaos within you. And the divine masculine controls that. The distorted masculine says, I don't have emotions. Like I was just sort of saying, we don't cry. I don't have emotions. Whereas the divine masculine goes, do you know what? I do have emotions. I just know, when and where to show those. I allow my divine feminine to nurture emotion within me, but I don't allow it to control me. Whereas the distorted masculine, they say, I don't have emotions, but then all of a sudden they let their emotions get the better of them and they act out in violence, in rage, in conflict. So I feel as though that's what we're moving away from, and away from accepting that in our personal lives as well. Which, not going to lie, Capricorn, I went on a date on the weekend and this is what I saw, and I said, I'm sorry, that's not what I want for my life. I want more than that. That's not what I want for my life anymore. In the past, I probably would have ran straight for that, not going to lie. We are seeing manifestation, okay? Because you're manifesting. I don't want that anymore. I want this. I want chivalry. I want someone who's going to treat me right. I want, that masculine energy that knows how to nurture its feminine energy, that knows how to take care of the feminine energy, comes from a powerful place, and accepts that I am powerful as well with divine feminine. So, divine feminine and masculine, perfect match. But distorted masculine it will be intimidated by divine feminine energy because it's too much, can't handle that Capricorn leadership, power, control stuff. Us as Capricorns, we are very strong natured, in some way or another anyway, and that can be very intimidating for distorted masculine energy. But here we see that chivalry coming through. You're manifesting, I feel like for a lot of you, this is just manifesting being treated right in connections, which, awesome. You know, so we're being also seeing wait. So, you know, wait. Don't allow yourself to be drawn backwards into distorted masculine energy. Wait for that hourglass to fall into place, because you're ready, Capricorn. You are ready for this, and everything is going to fall in line. It's all going to be connected somehow. Once this hourglass stops in place, and time freezes for you, and you look around at your life, everything is going to fall in place, and you know you're going to be manifesting this person that treats you perfectly, regardless of whether you're already in a connection or not. If there's any distorted masculine elements of that connection, you're waiting for yourself manifesting this chivalry coming in, and you know, learning that how to change that distorted masculine into divine masculine, balancing out divine and like masculine and feminine within you yourself. Like I said, we're not talking about gender, we're talking about that balance of yin and yang within us each, or like within us all. But you're ready, so wait for it, because you're ready. Wait for it, you're ready. And that's everything. It feels like everything in your life, no matter what's going on in your life right now, everything is going to fall in place. You're ready. Everything is going to fall in place. I feel like by the end of March, quite a lot of you are going to be knowing exactly what that transformation means for you, and what has actually fallen into place for you personally. We'll keep each other updated, guys. Obviously the longest, always with my Capricorns, the longest readings, but this was next level. Not gonna lie, next level. I'm going to definitely sit down and rewatch this once I've uploaded, because I do need to digest some of that information for myself as well. So I hope that helps you guys. But you are more than welcome to check your other placements as well. You know, I am kind of getting this feeling that maybe save this video, okay, and rewatch it in another month, and see how that all sort of fell into place, because there's just something here that you know, it's beyond the realm of understanding right now. But you know, give it another month or so, and I think we're all going to look back at this reading and kind of go, that's what that was. That's what that missing layer that she couldn't explain was. So you're going to understand it in a totally different way. So, you know, I hope we all come back to this in another month, and we'll catch up then. But, you know, leave a comment anyway and let me know, you know, if that did resonate for you. Go in there, draw for that competition, that free personal reading as well. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon.